Okay, ich hätte gedacht, dass ich deutsche Untertitel einstellen kann. Naja, was soll's. Beginnt das Video hier. Hallo und willkommen im Let's Play zu Cyberpunk 2077. Ich habe es endlich geschafft, das Ganze ins Laufen zu kriegen.
Are you all right?
Und wie ihr hört, wir spielen, habt ihr sicherlich schon am Anfang bekommen, das Ganze auf Englisch. Die deutsche Übersetzung ist nicht unbedingt schlecht, aber die englische Synchro gefällt mir einfach besser. Und wer mich kennt, das ist bei mir häufiger der Fall. Also, ja, viel Spaß mit einem deutschen Vocal Track. Und englischen Text. Weil es keinen deutschen Subtitle gibt, wenn ich das Spiel auf Englisch stelle. Warum auch immer nicht beides gleichzeitig verfügbar ist. Nun ja, hat sich die Project Red für so entschieden und dann müssen wir da durch. Also ich muss eigentlich, weil mir macht es auch Spaß. So, und deshalb lese ich auch vor. Big Five Employers in Night City 2027. It's that time of the year again. We present our list of the biggest and best cause to work for in Night City. Who offers paid vacation? Who pays for employees' trauma team insurance policies? Who provides discounts for daycare and child bodyguard services? Bodyguard. Have a look at our rankings below. First place, Arasaka. Coming in again this year in our #1 spot, the Japanese Zaibatsu juggernaut. Employees can expect to be fit with the latest in cyberware technology with a loyalty obligation of only 20 years. Number 2, Militech. The American arms giant provides its employees with up to 50% discounts on all Militech weapons. With a deal that good, you'd be able to put an MK31 heavy machine gun under the Christmas tree for everyone in the family, because that's a gift you can't refuse. Biotechnica. Number 3, our 2077 bronze medal goes to Biotechnica, who offers up to 6 paid vacation days a year. Oh my god, that's awful. Das ist ja furchtbar. Nur 6 Urlaubstage. Number 4, Kang Tao. China's largest tech and arms manufacturer treats its employees to a gold membership with Trauma Team. Never spend a single minute of your 50-year loyalty pledge worrying about paying for health coverage. Number 5, Nightcore. While this hometown product can't compete with the biggest international players in terms of budget or ambition, they certainly know how to spoil their staff. Nightcore snuck into our Big Five after a recent announcement to reduce the mandatory work week to just 80 hours. They are a must apply for all your family-focused folks out there. Ja. Die wunderbare Zukunft. 80-Stunden-Woche als großzügige Arbeitswoche. Ist das nicht fantastisch? Nee, ich gehe da jetzt nicht rein. Ich suche Schätze. Schätze, die ich bei meinen Testläufen nicht gesucht habe. Ja, ja. Ich habe zwar viele Schätze... Oh, was ist das denn? Gefunden inzwischen in meinem ersten Test-Let's Plays, um eben herauszufinden, wie es um uns steht, wann und wie ich die flüssigsten Einstellungen erreiche. Da ist ja noch was. What really happened in Arasaka Tower? If Militech was behind the assault on Arasaka Tower in 2023, and if there's actual evidence to support that, then why didn't Arasaka return the favor and nuke Militech? By now, there's no doubt the bomb was manufactured by Militech, but that doesn't mean they detonated. I confess, I'm not a huge fan of the popular theory that Johnny Silverhand, the controversial rocker boy, was behind the whole thing. In fact, I'm not really a Silverhand fan, period. Silverhand was a poser and a blowhard, not someone who would actually follow through on his grandiose bluffs. Full disclosure, I just don't think Silverhand would have the balls to pull off something like that. Let's think this through. Who hates corporations the most? Nomads, obviously. Remember that mass market BD called Badlands Raid from the 20s about a band of nomads who attack a military convoy? Well, guess when it premiered. That's right, on the night of the attack. Coincidence? I think not. Yes, so there's a Silverhand cameo in there somewhere, but that's just a marketing ploy. A BD scrolled by a bunch of cactus huggers wouldn't sell for on any without a recognizable face, but I'm more intrigued by the main actress. How is it she didn't star in any other production despite Badlands Raids? Huge sales? Where was she during the attack? Who knows? I certainly don't, but I'm asking questions. So. Und kleiner Tipp an euch, ich werde diese Chips, wenn ich sie finde, vorlesen, wenn euch so ein Background-Lore überhaupt nicht interessiert. Story. Schön mitlesen. Dann...
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Hanging up. I'll be in my office.
Dann werdet ihr ganz einfach vorspulen können. Das macht mir nichts aus. Ich liebe Story und ich kann es verstehen, wenn ihr diese Details nicht braucht. Dafür habe ich das Spiel mir geholt. Das werden wir machen. Also, wenn euch sowas langweilt, einfach den Teil im Video skippen. Hier ist noch eins. Tamed Dragon. A biography of Yorinobu Arasaka. In many ways, the story of Yorinobu Arasaka resembles an ancient parable. The younger son of one of the modern world's most powerful CEOs renounces his heritage, forfeits his birthright, and instead chooses a rough and tumble life on the streets of Tokyo, only to later scamper back home to the warm, sheltered bosom of his family with his tail tucked. At least, that is the story most have pieced together from official sources. But why did the Yorinobu betray his father in the first place? Why did he return? For several years, I dug deeper, followed leads, reached out to his former friends and acquaintances. Slowly, I began to unearth answers to some of the public's most burning questions. Yorinobu was born in Tokyo in the early 21st century, the first child of the Saburo Arasaka's third wife, Michi. By all accounts, he seemed a happy child that grew to become a pleasant young man. That is, until his graduation from the University of Tokyo at the age of 21. Following the ceremony, the Arasaka family threw a party in his honor. At some point in the evening, Saburo invited his son to his study for a private conversation. What transpired there is wholly unknown, but after corroborating varied accounts, it is clear Yorinobu must have slipped out from the party and the estate only a few hours later, gone, a whisper in the night. Over the next few years, Yorinobu was occasionally spotted in the company of a nomad group known as Kotetsu no Ryo, or the Steel Dragons. As part of this youthful rebellion, he purposefully involved himself in altercations with Arasaka agents and promoted anti-corporate slogans. After his family eventually confirmed Yorinobu's involvement, Saburo renounced his son and Kei. Saburo's eldest son swore to exact revenge on his younger brother. Ironically, it was later at Kei's funeral that Yorinobu at least reconciled with his father. Stubbornly proud to a fault, many were surprised by the Arasaka patriarch's conciliatory approach. What caused Saburo to change his mind? What role might have Yorinobu's sister, Hanako, played in the peaceable reunion? That much yet remains to be discovered. And discovering it, we will. So, genau, ich war gerade am Erklären. Na, das werde ich halt vorlesen, ruhig skippen. Und, ja, so viele Seitengespräche neben den Charakteren konnte ich bisher nicht feststellen während meines ersten Laufs. Und ich bin noch nicht mal durch den Prolog durch mit den ganzen Einstellungen. Also ich weiß nicht so viel vom Spiel. Wir werden...
It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I remember.
I didn't know you were in Night City. Have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago I was
Ja,
still in Cape Town. I heard you're in
ich habe noch nicht mal den
Intel.
Prolog durch,
Must have a
also
shit show on your hands right
ich
now
bin
after Frankfurt.
sanft
Jenkins is your
unberührt,
lead,
hab mich
right?
wenig gespoilert, was
See what
das
everyone
Spiel
says it
angeht. Bin noch nicht mal Silverhand begegnet, also
Tell me about the op in Cape Town.
bin so klug
Operation
um
Cargo.
manche Wendungen wie ihr.
You know about it?
Vielleicht habt ihr schon
Arming local
Spiele auf
conflicts
Twitch
in
gesehen, wie
I
meine
didn't know that was
Kollegin
you.
Penalo
It was me.
23, die ist
We
nicht
dumped
Corpo,
crates full
sondern
of rifles into
Street
the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats.
in meiner Community
Same old circus, but
von
hey.
Twitch-Zuschauern
that's
haben
how
auch welche
wars
Nomad
are won.
gewählt, deshalb hatte ich mich dann entschieden, Corpo Runs
And you?
machen für
Who do
die
you
Story.
work under?
Abernathy. She's really good. Came up with the whole Cape Town ploy on her own.
Abernathy. The bitch who burned my boss on the promotion to Spec Ops Director.
You know how it is.
Ja,
Things
ich
happen.
weiß, was los ist.
They do indeed. What does everyone say about Jenkins?
That he's effective. Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead.
Listen, sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another
So,
time.
und
Okay?
genau.
Sure, sure. Good seeing
Also,
you again.
mir macht das Spiel trotz seiner vielen Bugs bisher gigantischen Spaß.
Emergency protocols
Ich bin froh, dass ich es endlich geschafft habe, dass ich auch eine Möglichkeit finde, für euch die Let's Plays mit aufzuzeichnen. Wie so ein Corpo-Run dann aussieht. Und ja, wir werden lange wahrscheinlich an verschiedenen Stellen verweilen, weil ich, wie gesagt, Story liebe und auch nach solchen Schätzen suche in RPG. Das heißt, viel gelesen wird und viel zugehört den Leuten, die da stehen. The failure of the Vala mission, which undermines the progress of the Liesel 3.0 program, our understanding of exoplanet group 972609 may be definitive proof that the current space race is hindering overall space exploration efforts rather than fueling them through noble competition. In 2060, Lagaretta predicted that the pace of technological development at the time would lead to the confirmation of the existence of black holes and the discovery of a theory for quantum gravity within 15 years. Alas, those 15 years have come and gone. Perhaps if the ESA, SRC, and Orbital Air try to cooperate and share information in the spirit of science for a change, rather than torpedoing each other's research, the situation might be very different. I do not claim to be a visionary as Lagaretta was, but I will bet my last Eurodollar that next major mission success will launch from O'Neill 1, not Earth. Ja, und ich werde auch vieles aus den Let's Plays von euch fernhalten, wenn wir irgendwo feststecken oder nicht groß was entdecken. No, und damit ihr nicht allzu viele Längen ertragen müsst. Aber Story wird immer.
Have a seat, V. Be right with you.
und mein
We have
Gequatsche
to handle this voting
im
issue
Fokus
before we
stehen.
lose our bases in the sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Nice. Profis bei der Arbeit.
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
Hey, guck mich
I
an, wenn
hate
du mit mir
that
sprichst.
bitch. I always have.
Always meaning how long?
Before Night City, we worked on an assignment in Osaka. 2 years of subterfuge. She spent them digging a trap for me. When she became director of Spec Ops, that's when she finally shoved me in it.
Story, Schätze.
And now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
Honestly,
Please.
there's
Übrigens
not
will ich
much
gerade
you
andere
can do.
Antworten, als ich beim
She's
ersten
got
Mal
the Night
gewählt
City board on her side. If she wants you out, well, you understand.
I do. Seems we see eye to eye on this issue. Take this.
A data shard.
Proof of my trust. Go on. Take it. It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates. Driver, chief of security. Lover, lover's husband. Everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. Said it yourself. She's left me no choice.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions.
So, was
This
passiert wohl,
isn't
wenn du
true.
sowas ablehnst? Ne?
We seem to
Ups,
understand each other.
ich hab was versehen geskippt,
Take
weil
this,
ich
too.
ungeduldig bin. Und wird nicht nochmal vorkommen.
Use this money only. Find the right people for the job. No corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
Ups. Vergessen. Ich hab's falsch ausgewählt. Ja, was wollte ich noch sagen? Bevor wir hier vorlesen. Sehen, das ist Messages. Nee, was? Finde ich das? Na, die Welt. More Nubium, lot Sea of Clouds, Luna, more on the near side of the moon. Diameter 444 miles. Selenographic boundaries 11 degrees minus 85 north. Minus 30 degrees 48 south and east. Minus 5 45. Minus 29 27 west and to the center of it. Minus 20.59 degrees north. and minus 17.29 east. Economic significance, negligible. Composed primarily of research. Facilities serving as cover for more complex operations. Tactical significance, high. More nubium is a basin of black clinics essential for research into innovative and experimental technologies. Logistical, assigned a significance. Moderate, located in relative close proximity to Oceanus Procellarum, the location of the Western Mass. Gut, damit haben wir das gelesen. Das haben wir gerade gelesen. Ja, also wir werden alles verfolgen, alles mitbekommen.
I have those reports you asked for.
I don't have the time. Just send him my way.
Das letzte Mal war ich tot traurig, als ich ihn angemeckert habe, weil er dann einfach weglief.
Hey V, you alive?
Hör auf mich traurig zu machen, jedes Mal machst du mich traurig.
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you, chica. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Just need a soul I can trust for now.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
So. Ja, wir werden uns die Story genießen und zwischendurch werde ich sicherlich auch mal
I need your
quatschen
stamp on
innerhalb der
something. It's
Dialoge.
possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Pull him out, but calmly. Don't raise any eyebrows. Otherwise, they'll catch on.
Jenkins will be livid.
I'll handle Jenkins.
Understood.
Tja. Jenkins. Kann ich doch nicht ernst nehmen. So, Lesezeit! Ach ja, wir können ja auch den Draw öffnen. Draw. Traumati. Yeah, boosted. So. Das ist der erste Computer, davon finden wir mehrere in der Welt. Mit weiteren Worldbuilding. After assessing data collected from contact reports in Utah, Nevada, Arizona and Montana, we did not confirm any active NUSA efforts against Arasaka assets, operations and federal territories. However, the same conclusion cannot be drawn regarding potential threats from Militech. Although the corporation has obvious close ties to the NUSA government, we were unable to obtain valuable intel due to much tighter control on internal procedure and information flows. We must rely on unconfirmed circumstantial evidence obtained by our own field agents for the time being. Conclusion. Further human gathering required. Current data are circumstantial and do not allow for indisputable conclusions. Okay. Vacation with the stars. The Crystal Palace. Unbeatable offers. Have you been to Thailand, Morocco, and Alaska more times than you can count? Looking for an adventure that isn't just another tour around Europe? Do you want to see how the world's biggest film and braindance stars relax and party? Do you want to see the stars among the stars? You can. The Crystal Palace is offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to book on-Earth view apartment along with a cosmically gargantuan selection of vouchers for any of our award-winning restaurants and casino camps to get Lady Luck on your side early. And don't worry, we do everything to assure your stays heavenly, but your bill isn't astronomical. Promise, pinky promise. Previous week's results. Your biodata indicators are reading abnormally. High levels of cortisol, catecholamine, and adrenaline persists from previous results. Hormone blocker usage is prescribed for only 2 weeks before requiring a baseline reset, but your usage has continued beyond 3 weeks. Recommendation: meet with your trainer to prepare a recovery plan. Post-mortem operation Wormy Apple, Arasaka Department of Analytics, Night City. The meeting of the Department of Operational Oversight Committee finds as follows regarding Operation Wormy Apple. The operation was executed without following proper procedure, thus putting agent lives and, more importantly, company reputation in jeopardy. The operation's success is due solely to the fact that Petrochem committed errors which proved more costly than our own. All personnel involved in planning the operation will be subject to internal audit. We find the death of the Prague contact caused toxin-induced cardiac arrest, a direct result of poor planning. Required action: investigate all stages of operation planning from reconnaissance to implementation with the aim of isolating irregularities in procedure and or judgment. New space! We are pleased to announce the opening of a new space in our Night City headquarters. Our scientists have meticulously curated authentic rainforest flora and fauna in designing our very own experimental self-sustaining ecosystem. More details coming soon. Und das hier ist das wunderbare World Wide Web in der Zukunft. Okay, genau, das ist so ein kleiner Farmverschnitt. Wir signen die Competition, die Petition. Wir wollen in den Crystal Palace. Let me go! Ach ja, ganz wichtig. Ich vergaß. Militech. Newsflash. So, was haben wir noch? Delamain. No. Trauma Team ist awesome. So halbwegs. Ja, ist wirklich, also GTA 5 Style ist hier das Internet noch nicht, zumindest an dieser Stelle. Ich habe noch nicht viel mehr davon gesehen, vielleicht kann man später mal mehr da drin machen. Jetzt gehen wir erstmal weiter und machen wirklich. Erreichen was. Wup, 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 wup. Ja. Übrigens mein Spielstil, auf den ihr euch vorbereiten könnt. Wenn ich nicht töten muss, werde ich nicht unbedingt töten. Natürlich in größeren Gefechtsmissionen wird es Schnetzel pro Petzel geben. Aber ich versuche es recht unterhaltsam zu halten.
The world's going to tear us.
Und ich würde auch mehr quatschen. Wenn mir was einfällt, aber jetzt ist gerade noch so viel Anfangsstory. Don't worry. Ich glaube, wir haben den Text nicht eingesammelt. Nein! Großes P für Panik. Aus dem Weg, Narren. Ja, sorry. Looking for a career change? Join Netwatch. Tracking down Netrunner renegades, combating demons, rebuilding the American net. These are just some of the daily tasks entrusted to the special agents. If you'd rather lose your eyes than your deck, if an encounter with Mephistopheles is just another walk in the park for you, then maybe it's time you joined our team. Here's what you can expect to contribute as a Netwatch agent. 0 patrolling all public access levels of the net. 0 tracking and eradicating illegal netrunner. Nee, das sind Unterpunkte. Hunting down dangerous rogue AI. Exploring and neutralizing threats in the oldest parts of the deep net. Prohibiting the movement of people and AI across the Black Wall. Assisting in the expansion of secure net space for public use. Thanks to Netwatch, thousands of people can freely use approved search engines and other net services without fear of falling victim to nefarious daemon threats. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, we serve tirelessly to eliminate corrupted data frauds, safeguard our information, and arrest dangerous cyber criminals. Do you have what it takes? Apply today. Sieht so aus, als würden wir uns nach einem neuen Job umgucken. Nach einem entspannteren Job als für Arasaka. Für was habt ihr euch eigentlich entschieden bei Cyberpunk? Das könnt ihr mir gerne in die Kommentare zu diesem Video schreiben. Seid ihr den Nomad-Weg, also den Nomaden gegangen? Habt ihr euch das Spiel überhaupt gekauft, nachdem ihr die Nachrichten gesehen habt, dass es vielleicht ein bisschen buggy ist? Und
Bring up District Analytics.
Und habt ihr euch für Nomad, Street Kid oder Corpo wie ich entschieden? Würde mich interessieren, ob jemand, der den gleichen Weg gewählt hat, tatsächlich auch sich diesen Weg anguckt.
All other districts exhibit activity within expected parameters.
Destination, Lizzie's Bar.
Lizzie's Bar!
News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused the shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
So, erstmal ein Stückchen trinken. Nachrichten sind gehört. Ihr seht, dadurch, dass wir Corpo sind, haben wir so einige Upgrades verbaut. In unserem kleinen Köpflein. Wir haben Nachrichtenticker im Kopf.
Hello, V.
Yes?
Unser Life-Coach, den haben wir auch durch die Firma.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Dealing with a temporary nuisance. Nothing you should worry about.
Just think back to our last session.
So,
The
wir haben
neuromotor
Aktien im
relaxation
Kopf,
exercises
damit
3
wir die immer
times
im
a
Auge
day.
behalten.
They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
Das Leben ist schön. 2077. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar. As close as you can. Fuck rangers.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
Lizzie's Bar, Lizzie's Bar, Lizzie, come and kiss me. So, jetzt kommen wir
Arrived at your destination.
zum
What's your problem,
besten
Psycho
Club.
Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us. Jesus Christ.
Okay, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you.
Sorry. Das habe ich letztes Mal nämlich nicht gemacht.
Oh, why is this happening?
Warum passiert das wohl? Jungs. Ihr habt euer Spiel gestört, ihr seid ein bisschen undiplomatisch auf mich zugegangen. Übrigens tut es mir wirklich leid. Das ist ein bisschen überreagiert. Witzig, aber überreagiert. Armer Typ. Er hat nicht mal mitbekommen, was ihn da erwischt. Balaclava with shock absorbing composite layering. Das ist bestimmt wunderschön, wenn ich das trage. Ah ne, da war's. Da war. Yes. Oh, kann ich noch nicht tragen. Naja, wir könnten übrigens auch nackt rumlaufen, aber wir wissen ja, wie YouTube und Co. auf Nacktheit stehen, ne? Machen wir also.
I don't want any trouble. Just here on business.
Good to hear.
Ja.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Danke. Sehr freundlich von Ihnen. Dupdidup. Gib mir Geld, gib mir was mir gefällt. Ich will Geld.
Leave me
I'm off the
alone!
clock, hon.
Toiletten busting. Thrusting with busting. Was ist das? Ein Gitarre-Pick. Ja, das will ich gerne auf dem Klo nehmen. Das ist das beste Gitarre-Pick, das ich für meine E-Gitarre verwenden kann. Euro Dollar. Ich will
How's it going, honey bun?
was zum Tragen. Euro Dollar? Vampire Prince. Ah ja. Monster Hunters Beware! Turbo Dracula is a dark, gritty, visceral action game experience where you play as the plasma-thirsty Prince of Puncture Wounds himself, Dracula. He has risen again, this time as a digiclone in a body of chrome, but his appetite for blood hasn't waned one bit. Assisted by the descendants of an ancient bloodline, he wages war against the sinister Helsing Corporation, headed by the Demon Brothers Manchester. They aim to take over the world with the help of genetically spliced werewolf zombies. Dracula must force difficult choices, such as whether to resurrect his old friend Viago or to transmutate into his nemesis. A polished real-time combat system and non-linear storyline offer the player deep immersion in single player, while the multiplayer mode allows you to team up with your Chumbas as they take control of the brooding Varney or blonde fan favorite Herbert. Without spoiling any of the endings, yes, multiple endings, I'll leave you with just one thing. Lady Camilla Ruthven Battery is hands down the most captivating character ever written in the 100-year history of video games. Period. Okay. Wer es nicht weiß, Kamala ist übrigens mitunter angeblich verantwortlich für die Inspiration von Dracula, also von Bram Stoker, für das Buch. Ja. This is the century, weiß Bescheid. Okay, bei meiner ersten Aufnahme war der Club, glaube ich, noch voller? Nee, genauso voller. Ich hab ne... Ja, sie macht immer noch die Teampose. Das hat sie schon bei Version 1.0 gemacht. Sie ist die Beste.
Look out!
Sie ist großartig. Miss T-Pose.
There's that green new place. We went there.
Achso, ich bin im Kreis gegangen. Hey, that's mine, that's mine. Danke. Ich hab vergessen runterzugehen. God damn it! Muss nach unten. Miss T-Pose. Shigon. Frau T-Pose ist verschwunden.
No surprise there. Yeah, that's today. Fuck something up.
When was the last time I fucked anything up?
Okay, mal nichts sagen. It's my boy!
For you, June. Already here. Snapping his fingers, waiting for you.
Oh yeah, Slavoj McAllister in the news again. Pompous asshole or eccentric genius? Acclaimed rockaboy Slavoj McAllister has ruffled feathers yet again following his most recent performance at nightclub Totentanz. While a rock concert brawl is no big news in itself, several unofficial sources allege it was McAllister who instigated the violent outbreak after hurling a tear gas canister at paparazzi in the crowd. Before the booze-fueled melee got heated, the Cartesian duelists premiered new songs Cybernetic Soul, Mind is Freedom and Cogito Ergo Sum, which as usual have critics divided. Lyrically, the new singles touch an issue such as the internal struggle of body and mind, the limitations of our senses, and the search for absolute truths. Some critics consider the new material pseudo-intellectual drive. Others praise the band's fresh, innovative spin on the genre. Beyond the brawl, even the McAllister's headlines are making. When asked in an interview with N54 News what the cryptic title of the track Cogito Ergo Sum meant, the rockaboy replied he ain't revved by questions from gonk brain frauds. What are you? Despite, or perhaps thanks to, the numerous controversies ever swirling around the Cartesian duelists frontman, his popularity continues to swell. The band's new album is slated for release soon, and if you believe the chatter on the net, it will be entitled War of Truths. Okay, the band.
Don't come here often, do you? It's good to see you, chica.
Chica!
Now sit down and tell me what's got your
Hola!
shorts
¿Qué
in
tal?
the hat.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom.
Oh.
Eddie's there for the taking. As long as you don't get flatlined.
Flatline.
You know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
This problem is not your problem, it's my problem, okay?
Jackie, before I start, this stays between us.
Por supuesto.
I'm serious. This thing, it could ruin me.
So could I. You do realize who you're talking to, right? The guy who's done this before. Remember what happened in Mexico, at the border?
Mexico.
I peep one word.
I know.
Sprich nicht von
My
Mexico.
ass. If word about the cartels had gotten out,
But it didn't. And this won't either. That's why you came to see dear old Jackie.
Jackie, my boy.
data shard. Take it.
Could possibly go.
What do you think?
Won't come cheap. To be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe 2. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention, a solo.
Mm-hmm. The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Delicate situation, I know. That's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermana. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or... okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
Yeah, let's go.
Was that a toast? What the hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana, to the mamacita you'll meet at the bar, but this doesn't say a damn thing. Do this. This job and all the rest of that Corpo bullshit, you know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo.
Ein Tequila und schon blau.
Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody.
Zero somebody.
Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Töten, töten, töten.
These are the rules, Jack. You wanna be top? You gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka is. And you're the pendejo who keeps him there. Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the only way.
Da kommen
Maybe
Freunde.
someday. But for now,
Schöne Freunde,
I'm still
gute
well
Freunde, beste Freunde
You'll
fürs
always be within
Leben.
reach. Always. Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
did Jenkins send you? Don't believe I know you.
You don't, but we know you very well. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
No, don't believe I will. That's between me and Jenkins.
Fuck! How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh?
Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
Okay, uns wurde gekündigt. Überraschung, ich wusste es.
Information's on the shore.
Smart choice.
Wenigstens nur gekündigt und nicht gekündigt auf die Art und Weise, wo eine Kugel im Kopf landet.
But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us.
Come on, move
it. I think you fellows might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Claro.
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Arasaka, no!
Dodged one there. V, how you feel?
Froh, nicht mehr die Aktien im Kopf zu haben.
Like shit. My throat's like sandpaper. Not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands, cold sweat and dry heaving.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hey, should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
He's gone, Jack. So are my biochem controllers, company pad. I mean, they have ceased. My bank account is frozen. Ceased.
Jesus, these fuckers move
Außer das
fast.
Bankgeld, das ich bekommen habe.
You sure you feel okay though? I mean,
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life.
Woo!
Completely.
Das
I
geht
see
ja
you
nicht.
got it back. You couldn't say no to them, so they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see.
Man muss sich halt wieder hochkämpfen. Ganz
You
einfach.
haven't lost everything.
About to say I still have a friend. That's sweet.
No, dumbass. You still got that wad for the hit job, don't you? Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching. Just right for a new start. That's right, chica. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right?
Und baboom.
V! Hey, hermana. Your new life. It starts now.
Woo! Montage. I love me some montage. Eat my montage.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to
Endlich kommt er raus
ask
aus
if you
diesen
got a
Klamotten.
smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Mein Zahn. Nichts, was man nicht ersetzen kann. In 2077.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard.
Boom.
Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City.
I'm cute.
The city of dreams.
Willkommen zu Hause, Princess Pancake. Davon ist das Design des Charakters übrigens inspiriert. Von einem alten Dark Souls Charakter von mir. Der meine Zuschauer traumatisiert hat, aber sein Comeback jetzt feiert. In ein bisschen hübscher.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Sure. Why the hell not?
So, damit ihr das auch seht. Im Schnellverfahren nochmal. Vielleicht lerne ich dabei auch nochmal was. Beim ersten Mal habe ich glaube ich
Let's
nicht so gut
begin with
aufgepasst.
basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation. This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Man, Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move! Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, little warm-up.
Sie ist Hackerin, sie kann das. So. Hui, hui.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch? Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target... Quit standing around and take cover! You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
So, das sind unsere Heilmittel. Wer hätte es gedacht?
Head to the training area when you're good to go.
Boop. Tötet. Practice, expert.
Oh, look. We brought some tunes with him this time. You know what to do, V.
Gott, steht sich gerade furchtbar. Kannst du mal zielen? Danke. Ach, fertig vom Nahen.
Dream work, V. Stand on the platform and we'll...
So.
Hacking's the next item on the menu.
Das ist mein Schwachpunkt, den ich immer vergesse in dem Spiel, dass es existiert.
This training module will teach you how to apply. Work a little hack magic on the screen to distract the guard. Corpo trash. Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly. All right, all yours. Take him out.
Robot.
Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere.
Heidi, Heidi, ho. Heidi, Heidi, ho. Dump.
Okay. Now try to take him down in one slick move.
Und Kachunka.
Think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun!
Ach ja, genau. Das. You must recreate its code sequence by selecting characters from the code matrix. The characters used will be visible in the buffer. Genau. Each player always begins with the first row active. Select 55. Okay.
Detonate the grenade.
Ich hab's falsch gelernt gehabt. In meinen bisherigen Let's Play habe ich nämlich immer versucht, immer den Nebenstehenden zu finden, statt einfach die freie Zahl. Which is pretty dumb. Boom. Du tot.
See? Just needed to shut your brain down and follow orders. In true Militech fashion. Not too shabby. Militech's algorithms put you on a decent run. Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills. Or you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not gonna give you any hints or second chances.
Restliche Tutorials könnt ihr selber machen. Ich habe ja schon meinen Erfolg dafür.
Well, we doing this?
Aber nein, ich kann nicht. Ich muss es tun. Es steht 2 von 4 da.
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
Du hast nichts gesehen.
Find cover, quick. Nice, nice. Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight. Stealthy now, V. You... Nova, well done.
Tada!
On to the next area.
So.
Now the same thing, only with the camera.
So genau. So markieren. Beweg dich, du doofer Laser.
Sightseeing? Nice work today. Just, all right, some advanced combat techniques for dessert. Then we... Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat. Take them down. But careful. Looks tough.
Genau, die Dicken, die Dicken, die Dicken. Es sind die Dicken, die tun gern nicken, denn sie sind die Dicken, die mehr Aua machen tun.
Okay, that'll do. Now maybe we find someone closer to your weight class.
So, 3 Attacken gelandet. Combo!
Let's bump things up from easy to normal. This next fool can block your attacks.
Yeah, blocken.
Dull bit coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing them.
Ow. Na, kannst du mal blocken? Block, Block. Ach so.
Now this fool loses his footing every time he swings. Use that. Get in there and land a counterpunch.
erstmal muss ich mich hier holen. Pass auf. Na. Ach so. Ah. Siehst du, die Fähigkeit habe ich schon ganz vergessen gehabt. Letzte Minute Block.
I like that. V, wanna see this fool punch in air next. Don't let him land anything.
Ach so. Einfach dutsch, dutsch, dutsch.
You've done well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you. Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
Oh! Du bist tot. Tot wie Schnitzel im Haufen.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
Look.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already.
Sie ist stolz auf mich.
Good luck, V.
Bam.